Ta-da. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Banter Blitz with International Master Andras Toth. I'm going to somehow I should get rid of this window here. Okay, there we go. So we should be live now. I currently have got 10 challenges, and hopefully they will keep on coming like mad. Oh, and some of these people I actually recognize from the name. Wow. Look at that. Alrighty, let's get started. So the first challenge is, why must I lose to these bogs? Which is a reference to Magnus Carlsen. Alrighty, let's get into action. I'm just checking to the side to see if we have got visual. And the Queen's Gambit declined is on the menu, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to repeat a line that I recently played against Eric Rosen in our dual stream commentary. And why must I lose? It's coming at me with some heavy theory. Some really heavy theory. And Paul Huxley is already here. How are you going, Paul? Good to have you here. Queen e7, that's the first surprise. Usually the lady goes to a5 in such positions. Okay, now I have got the right visual as well. And quite often white actually castles queenside in this variation rather adventurously. And since I'm an adventurous guy, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Now, the only thing that hasn't loaded on my second screen is the chat. And I do intend to answer lots of questions, should you have any. a6, so d5 seems to be hanging. Tuck, tuck, knight takes, rook takes. What am I missing, folks? This is most unusual for my limited knowledge of. Actually, even rook takes looks like a move. But let's just not get too cute too soon. Okay, I must be missing something. Are we going to start with an embarrassing loss because of a blunder? Let's hope not. So bishop on c5 is hanging. I've got knight g5 incoming. And we have got lots of challenges, which is great. So b6, defending the bishop. So do we want bishop d3 and hurt that guy there, or do we want knight g5? So knight g5 forces g6. Whereas bishop d3 is probably going to be met by h6. I like the idea of playing bishop d3 though, because it's developing, and since I just have completed and in fact published my second Chessable course about development, I find it only fitting that that's what we are doing. As my screen is currently a little bit misbehaving, I'm going to just bring up the chat to see what's going on here. Did he just blunder into some mate? Like, I've got bishop g8 check coming now. We've got 43 people already in the chat. Everyone is happy to be here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you? How are you going, guys? Okay. So yeah, bishop g8 is a very nasty threat. And it seems to me that they are in trouble. F5. What's the fastest win here, folks? I can take on F5 with check. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to go back for the repeat check. Now the king can't come to F7 because we have a very cool mate on here. So worst comes to worst, I will be able to check a horsey down. Oh boy, there's a beautiful mate in the end of that line with knight e5. Okay, so bishop g8, king g8, queen h7, king f7, check, non-check, I'm kidding. And I don't have a mate there. Okay, since I don't... Oh, actually I could win a queen by bishop f5, king g8, bishop takes, queen h7 check, king f7, and then knight g5. I like that a lot. It's a sneaky one. So check. And then we go check, and now I'm going to win a queen. That was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. Thank you very much. Why must I lose? Good game, sir. Good game. Okay, I don't know if it's the bottom or the top, which is the most recent. Magic Castle. Okay, let's go. Okay, Magic Castle, we open with e4. e5, knight f3, let's go. Ruy Lopez, the famous Spaniard from the 1500s, in fact, that dude lived in the 1500s, believe it or not. So this opening is actually 500 years old. Isn't that fascinating stuff? Let's do castles. I think now I'm threatening to take and take, I think. Actually, Spain and the Spanish people in the 1500s and then shortly after the French had a lot to do with the development of chess culture once during the Arabic invasion. The Arabs brought chess in to Europe. That was one of, from our point of view at least, one of their most important legacy, that they introduced Europe to the game of chess. And then the Europeans, a couple of hundred years later, actually changed a fair few rules compared to the old Arabic version of the game to make it faster. That's why now our bishops can run along a whole diagonal. That's a bit of a history there for those who like it. I keep on drinking tea and I definitely didn't supply enough for myself. Nice tic-tac. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it, Paul? All right, so now we're going to drop back to c2 right away. Or do I want to provoke? Yeah, no, because now I want to go b4, a4 at certain times. So yeah, as you can see right above my head, now I have got a Chess Principles Reloaded Center banner, which is going to switch over to Chess Principles Reloaded Development, which is my second love child in this chess content creation business. I really did like creating this course, and I hope that it will enjoy a great deal of popularity. Hello, Dimanjan. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm playing absolute garbage moves here. D5 is actually very concerning. I don't know if Magic Castle is listening to me or not when I'm saying it. Hopefully not. But I'm predominantly playing rubbish in this game. And I don't even know how to best rectify it. Let's reroute this bishop, at least pretend that we do some active stuff. At least pretend. Okay. He does play d5. Maybe he's listening. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I take knight e4, jumping to the center. Believe it or not, the other day, the one and only Anish Giri tweeted the very word that I believe I have created, which is centa, spelled C-E-N-T-A-H. The centa. Because I used to say it so much on stream. Conquer the centa. Knight f6. Interesting move. Usually I don't like going backwards in chess, and so I don't recommend it to people. And it surprised me that he did so. Not quite sure how to continue. Queen e2 seems sensible. Queen c2 perhaps. A bit reluctant to put it on e2 in the same file with the opponent's rook, but yeah, nah, I will just go here. If he takes, I'll take back with the pawn. At least we dodged the queen trade. Then again, probably said queen trade wouldn't have been too bad for us. I do encourage people who are actually watching us live to feel free to ask questions or express opinions. I'm more than happy to engage in this friendly banter. After all, that's what we are here for. I bet he's going to play queen f6. Now, bishop d5 is quite annoying. Recent changes have been pleasant from our point of view. Don't tell me I didn't call it. The legend. Okay, so let's go bishop d5. It allows them to plunder, because after knight d8, I can take this, and then a8 hangs. And his time is ticking away too. This is an unpleasant move to face, because not only does it lessen the effectiveness of the bishop here, but the pin is very unpleasant. b5 is hanging. Everything is a bit annoying now for black to deal with. And the time is ticking away. And in the midst of this, Boris Strassman says, "Hello, Andras." To which my most appropriate response is, "Hello, Boris. I hope you are having an absolute ripper of a day, sir." That's what I'm hoping. So I think it's a free pawn, right? So queen takes knight a7. Is that even legal? Rook takes and then bishop takes d5. Wow. Chess is so beautiful. Okay, let's complete development, because development is good for you. And we'll take it from there. It's not like he actually raised the pin. On the contrary, by putting the rook on d8, he actually has denied himself the ability to play rook d8. Okay, so I wanted to bring the lady in here. Super juicy square on c5. Look at that. Look at that juicy square there. Actually, I can just open up a new tab. I don't know why I'm not doing that. And just watch the chat there. And in fact, I can even then type answers there. I'm not very smart with these stack savvy things. Whoa, 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 let's mute that. Nice one, Boris. All right, so now I can even chat. How good is that? Now I need to find my tab where we are actually playing games. Bishop a8. Okay, we are building the tension. That's again a supremely annoying move, because now rook a8 is threatened. Rook a8 is threatened. So now, once again, I can cherry pick pawnsies. It's quite amazing that I have 3 pawns I can capture. c7, e5, b5. b5 seems like the juiciest of all these. Yeah, why not? Why not coconut, as we like to say? Martin Thompson, how are you going, sir? I'm afraid this lovely opponent of mine is just about to run out of time. What is our time control? I don't know, man. Where do I see what time control we started the game with? Okay. All right, let's just open the back ring before I go in for the kill. E4 is hanging, but no one can. Oops! I just put my rook on prey. That was meant to go to A6. Ouchie! Ouchie! That was a sizable ouchie there. That was unfortunate Magic Castle, but I have to tell you one thing, sir. 1520? No way, Jose. You played like a 2200 in that game, mate. That rating is not true. No way. Boris, I am indeed from Hungary originally. Yes, that's why the weird accent is just pouring into the mic as I'm speaking all this nonsense. Sicilianos. That's why chess is awesome. Among the many other reasons, it's because the Sicilian exists. Okay. Defensive Fred doesn't really live up to the expectations in terms of his name because he's playing the dragon. So he's a truly aggro Fred, in fact. Oh. Yes, I do read the chat. Yes. That's how I just answered a fair few questions there. Now that is the first non-theoretical move. Knight takes d4 is. Okay, so now I need to think. And that's always dangerous for me. So h4, knight e5, h5, is that where they have this whole crazy cycle sacrifice fest? I don't know. Let's go. Okay, this doesn't really make sense because now after queen a5, which is going to play, I play a3, and then compared to the main line, this rook should be here to play b5. Yeah, this is not looking good. Actually, quite funnily enough, a long time ago, back in the day when I was still an aspiring junior, I played a game like this against the one and only Levon Aronyan. You might have heard that name in your life if you follow chess events. And he actually played against me and even earlier, pawn h5. And I managed to defeat the super friendly Armenian, which even back then was a humongous scalp because he was already 2460 at the time we played in the under 16 World Junior Championship in Yerevan. So he was playing in home turf. And I think he was actually playing a section above. So I think he could have played under 14s, but I'm not sure about that. And boy, like I did beat him, but I knew that he was just so much better player than I was already. I was watching him during the competition, and boy, the games he played, yeah, he was already amazingly impressive. There was no doubt about the fact that he one day he would be, yeah, a big gun. And indeed he is. Did I just miss 95 then? Maybe. What should we do? What should we do? I need to think here a little bit. I mean, I could go king b1 because after rook c3, queen c3 is check. But I'm a bit reluctant to do that. a3 perhaps. Ugly, but let's do that. Yeah, Levon is a fantastic player. And like I said, already back in when he was 15, he played such imaginative, really, really awesome chess. It was just a joy to watch. Like we were rivals. Well, I didn't know we were rivals. So actually, we were not rivals. Like he was way out of my league. And I think he came second in the tournament, and I came about 24th. Even so, I won like 20 plus rating points because I played against mostly top guys. Oh, the Chess24 website. I didn't realize that there was a chat there too. No, I wasn't following that, but thank you very much. Definitely not Philip. I shall have a look. Where is the chat on that website even? Okay, if someone would be kind enough to send this doozy guy who is me a link to said chat, I would appreciate that. Okay, he wants to double and take, which is fairly simplistic chess, but that's all right. Oh, okay, I did get a link. Thank you. Oopsie daisies, sorry. Oh, I just messed up everything, hopefully not. It's very difficult to do 75 things at once, especially if playing chess is one of them. I'm a bit stuck. Would be good to bring up the rooks. The rook g1, rook g3 maybe is a possibility. I don't really like it, to be honest. Okay, I want to be ahead on time, so I will see what it does. Oh, hi all. There we go. Okay, so now I have got access to all kinds of chats. And thank you, Vanessa, for sending me that. And thank you, definitely not Philip, for sending me that too. I think we are going to go dirty flag business here because I have no idea what's going on. After I just labeled many of his moves as inferior, I don't really see a clear win. Maybe actually after king b1 I will have b4. Okay, let's put this dude here. I don't really enjoy being on that c file. And Vanas the legend says that I'm welcome. It's awesome to work with legends, especially when I'm not one. Okay. Queen c7, retreat Reno. Do I want, if I go bishop d3, it will take me and I can't move it. Let's just pretend I developed, right? Okay, he says he can pretend too. All right, I will go here. And I'm threatening f5. Ha! How's that? Oh, that's hanging. Oh, that wasn't smart then. But then I may have knight d5, right? Okay, so now I feel like I want to rip into it with f6. Or take knight d5, f6. Which one, folks? Don't know. Chess is hard. Chess is hard. This dude who is supposedly playing defensive chess is actually real hardcore trying to kill me. It's very unfriendly behavior. Is there a league tournament in Australia? No, we do not have a league in Australia. In fact, most chess traditions that exist in... oh my word, I expected rook takes back. Oops. Okay, that wasn't smart. Oh, this gentleman is the greatest gentleman in history. don't know why I expected to take c4. If I could, I give him... Is there a way to give them extra time? If I could, I would. Oh, bugger, I just walked into c3. Oh boy, that's not a good game. That wasn't a good game by us. But stuff happens. Oh, he just got mated now, didn't he? Okay, that I got very lucky in. That was very, very lucky. Thank you very much, defensive friend. I totally did not deserve to win that game. I just pre-moved here rook d3, and that was just... And actually with that rook d3, I don't really have a counterplay on d6, so I think I was actually on the back foot there. Well played, sir. Okay. So yeah, no, we don't have team leagues, unfortunately. There is a very strong culture of chess clubs in Australia. And that's what we thrive on. That like the Melbourne Chess Club, I think is one of the biggest on the Southern Hemisphere, one of the many Melbourne chess clubs. Attack the center. Let me scroll back in the chat because I wasn't watching it clearly enough. Hello, everybody. There seems to be some Turkish conversation, if I recognize the lingo correctly there. Defensive red, thank you, man. That was just, yeah, way too kind by you. I did not deserve that win at all. All right, so what should we do? Should we go knight d7 for e5? Ha! Loving it. Have I met Lajos Portis? Yes, I have met Lajos Portis on several occasions. I've never spoken to him, but I have come across him at various competitions, Hungarian team championships. Yeah, he's an absolute legend. He is an absolute legend indeed. Actually, he's second. István Chom was my coach for a short period of time. A fantastic player, a really, really amazing sense for positional play that he possesses. And actually, I believe that... whoa, what happened there? Oh, I've got two windows open now. That's not good. And I think that... yeah, he managed to pass on some of that excellent positional understanding of the game to Portis. 3 or 5 minutes, either is fine. So now we managed to conquer the center again. So as you can see, my 2 pawns on c5 and d5 are controlling everything that matters. And Onur Kaplan confirms that I recognize the Turkish lingo there correctly. Okay, queen d2 unfortunately leaves this on prey. That sounds to me like a GG. Unfortunate, Onam. That opening may need a bit of refreshment. 1 minute. Oh, it's Ajulen. That's not nice. I'm playing against the employees of Chess24. Oh, wow, man, that's intense. If I'm not mistaken, Ajulen is working for Chess24. Yes, she was the one setting me up for the first Banter Blitz. I do hope I pronounced her name correctly. No response. Oh, there she is. Oh boy, she's coming for me. This is bullet at its finest. Wow. Oh, whatever. Oh, she's aggro. This I don't like this. She's throwing theory at me like there was no tomorrow, man. Okay, isn't e5 a move here? Let's go. Actually, after knight d5, my bishop is feeling a bit weird here, so I will have to take this guy first. Oh, it's bullet. That's right. I do not have half an hour to ponder about my moves. I always forget that. Okay, let's go here. Oh, wow. Jeez Louise, this is not good. Queen g5. I'm sorry for the lack of commentary, but this is bullet, and currently blood is being spilled all over the chessboard, and it's mostly my blood. So that's not pretty. Oh boy, I'm gonna be flagged here like there was no tomorrow. Oops. Okay. Oh, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I got bested by Ajalan. That was very, very unpleasant experience. All right. Let's have a look at next. It's really not nice to take advantage of the old man and challenge him to bullet. The trail. Oh no, it's Bondel Kramer. I believe we played last time, didn't we? I believe we did. Okay, what is the chat saying? Chess 24 rated Polish 48th best player. Wow, I'm struggling here. Of all time. Well, yeah, I suppose all of these lists are a little bit subjective, and it's very difficult to make an accurate list. I have seen one done by Peter Heine Nielsen, and there were things on it that I definitely didn't agree with. But then again, it's a subjective list, so you put there whoever you want, I suppose. Oh, Ajalen, I would like to say that I forgive you for this very nasty trashing that you gave me, but nah, I can't. That hurt my ego beyond repair. No, I haven't played Peter Liko. No, we were just far enough from knight e1. That's not a move. Knight d2 is a move there. Okay, so we were just far enough from each other in terms of age that by the time he finished his junior years, yeah, that was when I was entering the fray. But this guy knows more about this stuff than I do, that's for sure. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so even when he was already like 12, he was, getting his IM norms and titles and whatnot. So he was in an altogether different league from the vast majority of players. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but one thing for certain is that Bondel Kramer is not taking any prisoners. He's throwing in the kitchen and the sink. He is chucking in the kitchen and the sink. Okay, so this can't be bad for me because I've got one more guys than he does, right? So Okay, I could take c3, but do I want to? Or just take knight f4, knight c5. Yeah, let's just go here and here. He's gonna play knight h5. I'm gonna go check. And then I'm gonna go bishop d3, I think. Or the rook up. Whatever. Whatever. Fadi Ale Beoglu, play me. This is my first banter. If I get up to you, buddy, we'll certainly play. I'm afraid I must lose to these bugs. It's not that subjective that anyone can make it to the list who has ever played chess. I would like to make it to that list too, but it ain't gonna happen. Okay. Let's think for a second. Or two. This knight is a bit sad here. I don't like sad pieces. So let's kick this knight out of my face. And take it from there. H3, that's sacrificing this knight, right? In a very unfortunate fashion. Hey Andras, enjoying the course so far. Big fan, says Carl Carlson, and that is my absolute joy, sir. Nothing makes me happier in regards to my courses than when I hear that people are liking it, because other than the intention to educate, there is also an intention to entertain. And the best thing in chess is when these two happen at the same time. So I'm glad to hear, Carl Carlson, that you are enjoying it. Oh, okay, I'm pinned, so there's no reason to get excited about that rook, but I definitely shouldn't forget that that's a possibility. So let's start kicking this rook out from here, and then I will take all kinds of rooks. Oh, that's a beautiful mate. Check that out. It just walked into a pin. And so now the king is completely walled up there. That was nice. That was a nice mate there. Thank you, Boandel Kramer. Bogdan GT Marcia, if I click correctly. Girmasia, that's definitely a Romanian name. Greetings to Bogdan. Bogdan is actually a common Romanian first name, if I'm not mistaken. As Hungary and Romania are bordering countries, we have a fair few chess players crossing over the borders to play in each other's competitions. And so I have played against a fair share of Bogdans in my life. We are going for an interesting hedgehog setup here. We need to put this rook on e8 and drop the bishop back just to clear up this e file. Maybe d5 is a move here. Oh, you are the one who I lost to. I knew that I remembered that name. Right, okay. So I just lost my game against how do I say your name? Boandel Kramer last week when I got flagged in a totally winning position. So I remember that, sir. Don't you worry. I remember the dirty flag you handed me. Okay, let's go g6. Let's go horse here and f5. Does that make any sense at all? Yeah, it's looking very sexy, in fact, because now I'm also threatening with that. Hello, Batman. Bogdan means God-given. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, okay, I wanted to go f5 here. Knight g5 then. Right. That's not smart by me then, is it? How do we deal with that, folks? Knight c5, perhaps? Yeah, I like knight c5. So the idea is to trade one pair of knights so that I can play f5 without allowing the horse in here. By the way, do you recommend any specific strategy books to your students that are around 2000 on lead chess? I think that understanding chess move by none is an excellent one. Although I think this is going to be an exchange sack, folks. Yeah, I'm itching for exchange sack. Although I wouldn't necessarily call that as a strategy book, but I think it would stand its ground very firmly as such. So yeah, that would be one. No, he didn't accept the Saccarino. Could go e4, but this knight is getting a bit stranded here. Okay, let's come back into the game. I don't want to hang that exchange forever. Maybe I should have. Hello, Friedel. What other strategy books can I think of that are good? Isn't this a blunder? Good old elastic band. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I need to think about that actually. Strategy book. I really rate Thibaut Carey's Karpov's Endgame Virtuos or Karpov. That game does have a lot of strategy in it, of course. So yeah, that would be one. So now we're just trying to crack them up on the queen side. If I take, yeah, knight can't take because a2 hangs, so we are penetrating anyway. Ooh, that check is gonna hurt. That's a rookie and a half. Thank you, Bogdan. Good game. Batman. Batman is a CM. That's scary stuff. And a fellow Aussie, apparently. Nimzo. E3 Nimzo. Mainline. What is that? Okay. I mean, if I go here, it's gonna play a3, right? Take. Which is a bit sad, but what can we do? The Road to Chess Mastery by Uwe. Okay. I guess it's a possibility. Rook c1. Okay. Let's take this. This is gonna be an ugly mess of trades that I'm not happy about. He definitely should take with the rook. I'm not sure what he should take this one back with, but probably not the pawn. It's a knight or queen. But maybe. Nah, not quite. I was hoping that after knight takes I had e5, but after knight f3, d5 is too soft. Yeah, I don't think this is good. Maybe it was. Okay. Obviously, he wants to take next. How do we combat this? I don't want to take because I don't want to develop his pieces. Let's go here and sack a pawn. I mean, after takes, I can play rook d8. And if e4, take, bishop g4, bishop e2. Bishop takes, yeah, that's actually not looking that great for me. And if rook d8, e4, take, bishop e6, bishop c4. That rook on c3 is so well placed. Okay, let's go in for the sack. Let's go in for the sack. I would love to have a bishop on e4, but bishop f5, queen takes. Maybe just a too speculative pawn sacrifice, right? Because I don't see after queen takes, rook d8, queen b5, bishop e4. Okay, let's have some fun. I'm falling behind on clock 2. I don't think this is sound, but now at least he allowed me to have a monster bishop or something that looks remotely annoying. Can I go here now? F3. Right. He's desperate to trade like mad. Why does everyone like to get a knight to e4? I would say it's because it's good there. How to reassess your chess, I think, is a good book. I do think that that is a good book. If it takes a7, I've got d4 now. It's a very sexy tactic. Okay, probably not the time to read the chat now. Especially because opponent is playing quite decent moves. Like that. Which I thought he would. I didn't quite know what to do against it. Rook d1 and I don't know what's going on. Oh, I have knight c6 then. Unfortunately, he has queen b6 though. Boy, this rook on c3 is annoying as heck. d4, e d9, d queen, d9, d2. Oh wow, there is an insane line there. So takes, knight takes, queen takes, knight check, king f2, knight c3, queen d8. Oh, knight d1, he takes back with the queen. Baga. Unless I'm missing something, this knight is getting a bit of heat now. Okay. Ooh. I walked into this big time, right? Okay, let's not get back ring mated. Okay. Why did he do that? I managed to mate myself. Wow. This is so hard to pre-move in this thing. Well played. He's totally dead, but unfortunately, it totally doesn't matter. Good game. Good game, sir. Good game. Zavic. Zavic is the next opponent. Well done, Batman. You are the second one who managed to flag the old man today. And we are back to Queen's Gambit declined, and again, it's the exact same variation that we played against the lovely streamer Eric Rosen. Thank you, Batman. Good game. Good game indeed. Oh, bishop b5. No. Okay. Okay, let's go here. We need to stop knight b4. Bishop d6. I should castle actually out of this very frustrating pin on the e file. It's really unpleasant. Pawn or bishop? Let's go pawn because I want to have fun. So if he plays knight h5, I'm going to castle here. And then d5 is going to be very weak. Ha! Okay, well, I'm going to castle here anyway. And now I will take this. And now there is a fair bit hanging. I've got lots of dirty knight jumps. And I also am threatening taking on e5 and then c6. And he didn't stop it. Is that the best I can do? Take. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Yep, so now I'm just taking everything. And then even that is dropping. That's an ouchie. Maybe he's gonna take d5 first. Yes, that's a good call. Now he takes the bishop, we'll double up. We're not taking c7 because of the rook c8 pin. Okay, let's go in a bit. Chat is being a little bit inactive, folks. Let's spice it up. Say something funny, something silly, ask something, and I shall talk. Oh, apparently I could tell you very good stories about how to get flagged. Come to Banter Blitz and I will model it for you. Why is this not hanging? Okay, we'll take this, dude. Crafty Ralph says that Chess Principles Reloaded development was an instant buy for me yesterday. I absolutely love the first course, Senta. That is my absolute joy to hear, sir, or ma'am, as the case may be. I do hope that you are going to enjoy the second course just as much, and hopefully there will be lots of learning coming along with it. I'm going to put the pigs on the 7th. Hidden King, I do appreciate your enthusiasm about wanting to play against me. Please understand that I can only play one game at a time. And I'm trying my best to get through them. And on the occasion, get myself embarrassed by flag falls and the likes. Please play b5. These horses are jumping around like mad. So annoying, man. Now b5, I can go a4. That's a very typical positional concept that undermining the knight now means that the pawn can't move. The knight has no safe squares either, and now I get to take this because although my rook is hanging, so is his knight. And now I've got a passer here and a passer here. And that's just a bit too many. Too many dudes running towards touchdown. G to the G. NS, BJK, G to the G. Okay, Zevic. I think we played already, Zevic. I'm sorry, but I have to decline that. Onam. I don't think we played Onam yet. Did I? Can just someone can someone confirm that I just played a game against Zevic? I thought I did. Let me see. It comes up on my profile, doesn't it? I believe it does. Perk, correctly known as the Pirts. Oh no, I didn't play against Zevic. Okay, my bad. All right, never mind, sir. I will come back to you. Wow, 1400 chucking out the most popular theory at me. Ha! Hello. That's not bad. I'm impressed. I played Onam already. Bugger. Okay, I apologize, guys, for these minor hiccups. We are going to gung-ho attack mode here. We go gung-ho attack. Knight d7. Let's bring the lady across here. The idea is to put the queen here, the rook here. So if bishop takes, rook across. I knew that that was coming. Now c4 is a threat though. But that begs the question of how much do we care? Because I take c4, rook h3, that's mate there. And mate is a bigger boy than a pawn. But this dude is playing like an absolute rock star, not like a 1400. So h5 is forced. Do we go bishop g5 here, forcing f6 and then takes, take? It's not even mate there, man. What are we doing here? All right, let's go here first, forcing f6 if we can. Bringing another dude into the attack. Ha! Wow. This is getting a bit unreal. So if I take there, queen b6 check. Right. Okay. I'm extremely tempted to just drop everything and mate. Wow, boy. Huh. Okay, let's bring this rook across. He can come handy. Queen b6 check, king h1 takes here, and then I start sacking like the boss. Okay, let's go here. This has got to be mate, or I will cry. Actually, after takes, I might play f6 first. Haha. Crafty. I think there is a computer program called Crafty. Yeah, Zavich, sorry, I'm my bad. I'm going to come back to you right after this game, I think. Yeah. My apologies, sir. I was talking about your name earlier on and it confused me. f6. Now that was the first really bad move because that does nothing. Yeah, this is still mate. So now after bishop h6, if he takes, I've got mate here. If he doesn't take, I still have mate. So that's gonna be GG. Why are you playing the same person for the second time? It's because I was silly. And on that note, I would like to kindly ask everybody to not to challenge me twice, because it's not fair to everybody else. Come on, dude. All right, let's go for this nice mate here. All right, Zevic, we are on, sir. We are on. Now I'm playing like as if it was a bullet, when in fact it's only a 5-minute game. And Zevic is also viciously chucking theory at me. This seems to be today the trend. I never quite understood the appeal behind this variation, to be honest. I always thought that this pawn sacrifice was insufficient to drum up counterplay, but I never really played it for white or black. So who am I to judge? Can't I just hunt that bishop down? Or then bishop c7, but then the knight can't get out, right? So what's the story here? Because if he goes bishop c7, bishop e2, he can't go knight d7 because d6 is fork. So how does he develop the knight now? What am I missing, folks? I thought he would go for this a5 b4 thing, but sorry, a6 b5, but I just thought it was crazy slow. Queen d4 b5 knight in. That's actually quite interesting. I could even go b5 here. What should we do? I'm very tempted to just castle and then wing it after b5. Could even go here. Oh, then he has queen e5, right. I missed that. Okay, let's give the pawn back. Banter Blitz double dip. That's a funny one. I should have done this in a better way, but whatever. Yeah, I don't like actually what I've done here. What I needed to do, I reckon, was that I could have played here queen d4. I think that was the best move. And I missed out on it. Knight c6 expected. And now if a4. Looks like a move. Bishop e6, annoying. Queen a3 perhaps. Or I could just go here. Let's go here. I want to stir up the position, except I missed rook d2. That explains why I needed to play rook d1. Hola, sir. Takes. I don't even look at that move. Me at my finest. What should we take it back with, dudes? Let's go rook. And then after bishop e6, I can just pile up on this pawn. However pathetic a plan that is. Don't have a better one at the moment. Rook d2. Doesn't seem to threaten with much, at the moment at least. Okay, I may be blundering into some silly stuff here. It doesn't feel right. Knight g4 is a very logical candidate. Wanted to go h3 against it. I need to speed up. Otherwise, this is not going to be a banter blitz, but a flagging blitz. So what did you think, folks, about the recent Altibox tournament? It was quite fascinating to watch finally the big guns back at it again. Obviously, Firouzja is one of the greatest talks of town at the moment, despite of the tremendous hiccup in that pawn ending. I really wanted to do this. Is it bad? Maybe. Instant response to run back there. Nothing is holy. And oh, queen g5 is coming at me. Ooh. Oh boy, what have I done? Okay, we messed this up, folks, so hardcore. I'm really worried. Okay. This attack might just kill us, but that knight on f4 looks like a tremendously potent defender. That's all my eggs are now in that basket. Knight f3 check, I can go here, and bishop h3 now I can cover. Did I miss something here? I expected knight h4, but even then I don't see if he has an instant threat to kill me, right? Queen c3, attacking knight and rook and mate. And yet rook d6 seems to cover everything just well enough. Okay, let's drop back here. Wow. Okay, that was unexpected to say the least. What's going on, sire? Poor Zevich missed the rook hanging. That was pity in the middle of a beautiful attack. I remember Ali Reza, Iran champion, when he was too young. I don't think there is too young anymore in this sport. In fact, I don't think there is too young in any sport anymore. Yeah, he forgot to play rook a4. Pitizevich, I think you had a tremendous attacking position here. Actually, just very briefly, so if takes, knight takes here. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I don't think this works. Queen c6 and I've got mate incoming. Yeah, I think I had some realistic chances of not dying to that attack there. Okay. Dried. He was 12. Well, that's a perfect age. I mean, Karyakin was 12 and something when he became the youngest grandmaster in chess history. So I guess it's young to drive a car, but clearly not young to play chess. J ride. I will abort this game in 5 seconds. And that 5 seconds are up. So moving on to, I think it will be Friedel. No, first hidden king. Okay, hidden king. Good luck, have fun. Oh, don't tell me that hidden king is not here either. I know that Friedel is here because he's very active in the chat. Is this the one and only Joshua Friedel? Probably not, based on the photo. I seem to remember that image. Did we play last time, Friedel? What happened just then? I thought I accepted Friedel's challenge. Yeah, I did. Okay. Sorry, just loaded. Oh, the London. The dreaded London. Why would you do that to me, sir? Why? Why, oh why? Why the London of all openings? I need to think here for a second. So queen d7, bishop b5, c4, knight e5, queen c8, queen a4, and I'm dead. So what am I supposed to do here again? Being forgetful is not good for one's chess. I mean, I could play queen b6, I just don't really want to. I guess beggars can't be choosers, we shall. I also forgot that it was not a correspondence game, so spending a minute and a half on a 3-minute game was not too bright. 95. Why is this good for him again? Am I missing something? Wow, he plays these moves very fast. I must be missing something. That one there. Okay, so this pawn is dropping. I'm not exactly happy about the way I played tonight. Ah, boy. So not cool. The London is not annoying. The annoying thing about the London is that every man and his dog is playing it, thinking that it's good. But I don't have the right to trash the London now, trash talk the London, because I'm right now very busy losing against it. Knight takes was the least likely recapture I expected, by the way, of all recaptures. And as far as Anton is concerned, you are referring to Anton Smirnov, the supremely talented Aussie GM. I hate to say this, but in my opinion, no chess player has the slightest chance to make it in the world of chess if they are based in Australia. Which is why our number one Aussie legend, Ian Rogers, used to live half of the year in Europe and the other half in Australia, so that he could, at least for half a year each year, play very effectively in the European circuit. I don't know why I played this, but I'm running out of time. I wanted to play d4 here to crack this position open. Okay, let's take this and then take d4. Take Knight take, queen takes. Yeah, let's take this, let's take this. And then I will sack here if he plays e4 and hope for the best. Actually, it's a forced win. Because if king f2, I've got d3 check winning the queen. If he goes the d file, then queen e2, and then rook c8 is mate. So he's dead. It's a pretty nice finish too, actually. Check, and then check here. All right, well, we brought this back. Super lucky win there. I need to touch up on that London, because that blunder of that c6 pawn was a little bit embarrassing. Okay, Teja Ravi. Unfortunately, Teja Ravi doesn't seem to be present, ladies and gentlemen, which means that we are going to abort this game. Yep. And we're moving on to Nico Gito, if I pronounce it correctly, which also looks remarkably either French or another Romanian player in the chat. There are a lot of people not present today. It really bugs me. Why is that, I wonder? Maybe people are busy watching my course. Not premium, right. Ooh, I'm not meant to do that. Naughty me. Wait a second. Oh yeah, they are premium members. Oh, let's go Dangerous Ride from Austria. That's another neighboring country. And I'm a big fan of Austria for one reason, at least one reason, sorry. And that is that Dominic Thiem is Austrian. And he is an absolutely fantastic athlete. And we like fantastic athletes. a6, queen a5 is theory there, dudes. What's going on here? a6 is not meant to be a move here, but why? Do I take this and this? I don't really like that endgame. Oh, I think it's e5 takes, queen takes, right? Oh, what did I have to queen b6, bishop d3? Okay, let's try this. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. It was so long ago when I looked at it. Yeah, I know Orange Crown. I noticed that, folks. I'm really sorry. So also Panda is getting a decline just so that I don't click accidentally on the wrong thing. What? I only have one challenge? Okay, whatever. I will have to come back to this. Queen e8. What is going on? Let's develop. I know a friend of mine, a chess coach, who may have done a chess course already. He has done another one on development. We must follow his words. We simply must. That's an awful lot of queen moves. So do I not have 94 here? I feel that's an extremely annoying thing to face. Knight d5, bishop takes, knight takes. Not quite winning yet. How often do I work on my own chess? Comes a very good question, in fact. And it has an extremely dark and negative answer, which is pretty much never. I just don't have the time for it. Basically, when I'm working on my students' chess, I'm working on my own chess. That's the way I see it. Knight e4, knight d5 is so annoying. Takes, knight takes. Maybe queen h5 then. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have time for my own chess, but at the same time, it's not unfortunate because I don't play competitive chess anymore. And so there is not really a real reason for me to stay on top of it. I'm far more driven by my students' successes rather than my own. That's my number one motivation these days. I don't know what happened, guys, with my challenges. I'm only seeing one at the moment. So that's something weird because I had saw tens of thousands of them before. Luckily, I've got lovely people in the background giving me advice on what to do in order to stay on top of everything. Ha! No, it's still only one challenge, I see. Things went a little bit weird. What's happening? Opponent is not answering. No challenges coming in. What is going on, folks? A new chess mystery. Yeah, no, knight g4 has come. I totally did not see that move. Why do I play garbage chess? Is the dilemma for the day. f6. It's very annoying that I keep on missing lots of logical moves. Should I go h3 here? Take. f4 hangs, but then h7 is so juicy. Man, I can't resist this. We might go down in flames here, folks, but I'm loving this. I had this check, I thought. Okay. So how is this not good for us? And then f5, yeah? And then they have got 75 isolated pawns. So after takes, I'm planning on f5, but maybe knight g5 is good too. Then I have triple pawns there. That's very unique. Okay, 2 challenges. Batman came. Oh, what? That's not a move. Okay, do I take that? Takes back, bishop h7. Wow, there are so many things to do here, folks. Okay, let's just keep the piece. Now that it was given to us for free. Is anyone else interested in chess in your family? Thank the Lord, no one. I think that chess is a very demanding activity. And it requires a very special personality in many ways. And so I don't really think that it's an ideal setup if there are more than one zealous chess lovers in one family. So I almost intentionally try to even avoid introducing the game to my daughter, who is now 8 and still doesn't know the moves. And I'm not in a hurry by any means to change that. I mean, it may sound silly and counterproductive or counterintuitive or whichever counter word goes there, but that's the way I see it. If she asked me, I would, but Tomasz Minecraft, a fellow Hungarian, is asking me about how many games did I win today, and the answer is I have no idea. All right, I will accept these. Oh. Okay. Akots. Okay, I will go through the existing ones and then I will call it off, guys. It's getting super duper late. My voice is running out. I think there is a line like this. Yeah, takes e5, yeah, and then c6 is hanging. Yeah, this is some kind of theory. So sometimes the old man still remembers bits and bobs. So now I can't take the rook because then I just mow down everything. And this is where I always forget what to do. Is it bishop f4 or rook back? Bishop f4, bishop d6. Yeah, let's just pull this rook back. And now we have got a juicy target on c6. And bishop f4 now is very awkward to meet. And actually, I think that's about... Oh! Oops. I didn't know that double click did that. Okay, that's awkward. Yeah, so I wanted to play queen e2 in this position, but I double clicked on the queen because I'm not very smart. So we're going to quit this game because I don't want to waste anybody's time. Oops, oops, oops. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm doing something really silly. All right, back in it. Okay, I nearly changed the language into German by accident. Okay, so lesson learned. I can't double click because that does some dirty things. Deja Ravi was already... Hang on. Premium user. Okay, good. I'm not sure why Deja Ravi keeps on doing this. It would be good if I played against the dude in the picture because that's Anand. That's Vishy. I wouldn't mind playing against Vishy, but that's just not cool, man. All right. Blunder Panda. I hope that he lives up to his name. Let's go classical. Four knights, correctly known as the Richter Rouser. Named after, I think, two German dudes. Richter certainly was one. I'm not sure about Rouser. If someone in the chat could confirm, that would be great. I like such historical references. H4. Okay. Very interesting. Do I have queen a5 here now? So I could go here, b4, knight back, queen a5, king here, e5, bishop back, bishop e6. And I kind of like that. Teja, I'm sorry, mate, but I didn't see your move on the screen. It didn't show. Okay, why did I not reckon with knight a4 again? Oh, because I was a doozy and I didn't start it with queen a5. That's why. It seems to me I can still go there though, right? Let's hope. Now I need to stop bishop in. Am I gonna lose to a3? Time will tell. Soviet Ukrainian chess master. Did I ask a question to which that was an answer? Or that was just a random comment? I forgot what we talked about last, so I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. I'm losing the plot, but it's getting super duper late here. They are Germans, yes. Oh, okay, so you say that Rouser was Ukrainian. Is that right? Was it actually? Huh. Yeah, Vsevolod Rouser, Soviet Ukrainian chess master. Fair enough. Knight b2. Doesn't this hang this with mate threat next? I mean, okay, knight c4 is going to shut me down, but I should take this no matter what. So if e5, bishop b2. I feel my king in the middle is getting a bit tricky to deal with. Okay, let's cut. Oh my god. Okay, I was meant to castle there. This is getting a bit embarrassingly struggle town. After castles h5, I had d5. That would have been a fabulous position. E5. Okay, do I have this dirty knight d5, e d6, bishop g5? He's offering a draw to me very kindly, but let's turn it into a chess game. We might as well, right? That's what we have come for. Now, let's do this. Let's just defend for a little bit. Bishop c4 is super annoying, so I should have gone bishop b5 by the looks of things. Okay, let's put this rook here. Oh, I missed knight e4, knight in. Okay, knight in. Oh, I also forgot I've got 6 seconds left. I really should have accepted his draw offer. That was hanging too, by the way. Yeah, he's evacuating already, so I'll take this. Actually, rook a1 traps my queen now. There's no square coming back to. Wow, that was super unlucky for me. Too good. Too good. I needed to castle there. All right, last two. All three. No more challenges. I will take these and no more, please. Sydney Carton, welcome. Tonight was not a banter blitz, but a mousely blitz by the looks of things. Sydney Carton. He's a Turkish dude too. And here we go. Bishop c4. All right, let's go d5 then. Okay, I don't want to be cheap and go for that c4 trick. So we're just going to develop our dudes. Actually, I could have played b5 there. That's a very sneaky one. And I missed that boat now. Yeah, thank you, Blunder Panda, for offering the draw, but I just felt that that would have wasted both of our times. This way, you defeated me. Even if it may not have felt as satisfying as in a normal setup or scenario. Do I go 95 here? Knight f6, bishop f6, rook e5. Huh. Unreal. Okay, let's trade. Now we blundered that pawn. I strategically blunder some stuff every game to confuse the opponents. You defeated Christoph yesterday, did you? I saw him actually playing. He played really well. Bishop back. Actually, I wonder what happens if I take this. Bishop e7. Do I have knight f2? Bishop d8, knight d1. Huh. Let's go. Rotwanrat reckons that I should teach my child to play chess. Okay, this could be crazy, but there's only so much time left from a beautiful time together. And why not coconut, right? Because now my knight is coming out. This is what we call in chess a desperado, when we know that both this knight and this bishop will be lost eventually. So we try our best to sack them away like mad, so that we get the most out of the situation. So he takes my lady, I take his lady. If he takes the horse, I take the bishop. And in the process, we won a pawn. Not bad. King f2 will play this because I want to hand down the bishop. Good move there, by the way. You can actually come back all the way. And I'm planning to hand the bishop. May not be a good idea, actually, because rook e7 is possible. We'll see. Rook e4. Yeah. Yeah, no, I will get that bishop. Thank you. I need that to my collection. So if rook e7, I will take, and then rook d7 was what I planned. But then rook e1 is still a bit problematic. Yeah, I'm undecided as to how to deal with rook e7. Flagging, I guess, will be the answer. Thank you, Batman, for the nice Desperado comment. My daughter could become the next Judith Tothgar, says Red Skull. I think that board is long gone, buddy, because Judith was, when she was 4, she was already doing several hours of chess a day. And my daughter is 8. So I do feel that that board is gone. But that's cool. That's totally cool. Yeah, this endgame is looking like we have got this in the pocket. Unless I do something very silly, like in every game so far. Kick the knight out, put the bishop on d5, bring the boss. We've got lots of handy moves left. So I've got 2 more challenges, and that's gonna be it for today. Now I can't go bishop d5 because of knight e7. So let's just drop back here instead. Now that seems to be dropping a piece. Okay, so we'll lock the rook in, or we'll attempt locking it in. Okay. Oh, he has to go king e2. Wow, did we just trap this rook? Huh. So now he has to play g5, else I trap the rook. That's a nice motive. Yeah, rook trapped. That's a nice one there. Ah, we get to take the full loot. Thank you, Zeelandsen. All right, 2 more. No, I'm going to decline Theo's no more time. Sorry, buddy. What? So I will do Teja for the 3rd last time. And then let me win, and that's it, guys. It does look like TJ has got a very bad connection. No, it's finally here and chucking this candy at me. Get out of there. Get out of there too. This looks like a rather decent position. Now, do I have d5 here? I would really like to believe that I do. Let's go d5. This looks fun. Go forward, bro. Oh, okay. So after knight b4, knight d4, I don't really seem to have an adequate response to e5. Because if I take it, he has got queen takes. That's cool. I like that. I like that. So let's play some absolute crazy gung-ho chess, which I never do. Wink, wink. And sack this c2 thing, potentially even more. And exploit development, because that's what we are here for today, folks. To talk about development. The very subject of my 2nd course that just got released yesterday. So if I go knight d4 now, e5 is even more annoying. Or is it? Because then I have knight f5, right? Huh. Actually, this is a good move now. Maybe he has e6 instead. I'm gonna go f4. I totally didn't reckon with this idea of gobbling up my pawn on d5. It looks very greedy. Queen f3, 95, 95, 95, c4 with 1. Wow. Oh boy, develop. This feels so sweet. Maybe after knight d5, knight d5, he has got queen d5. Yeah, that's hugely disappointing. Wow, is that even legal? Like, what happened with development, sir? Haha! I get to display here the beauties. What my course is about. That is awesome, man. Now, let's see. Can I do check? Yeah, I can. So this is the ultimate textbook non-development versus development. Let's turn this into a lecture without something sounding too condescending. I mean, knight a4 wins on the spot because then c7 drops next. But bishop c7 is so juicy. Then knight b5, pawn takes, and then d6 with mate. Oh, baby. Is that for real? Wow, I can't resist this. This is so yummy. Oh, this is so cool. Queen takes c7, knight b5, a b5, d6. Opening up the mate. Oh! This is something I enjoy. This is where I put my mouth where my money is, into development, ladies and gentlemen, into development. And Tija Ravi is thinking hard, which is a good sign. Meaning I might be doing something right here. Batman is calling it GG, bro. That's a good sign. Batman is one of the very many who defeated me today. Kudos to him. Come on, Ravi, take it with the queen, please. So that we get to show the nice variation. Okay, we got queen. Oh no, come on, man. How can we turn it into nice mate? Maybe d6 is a good move here. Yeah. I mean, everything wins for me now, but let's go d6 because I want to give a mate. Walking Philosopher says that IMs are much more interesting than GMs because they take more risks. I'm very happy you said that, sir. I really am. Because that's exactly what I think chess should be about when it's well played. And that is just going Burko and just chucking everything in that you can at your opponent and take it from there. So knight b5, queen a8 is one way to go. Bishop b6 was my other move. Okay, let's go in here. So the idea is if it takes, I've got check. Grabbing the lady. Yeah, check, check, and mate. That was a neat finish in the end. I'm quite happy with that. And we are finishing our Banter Blitz tonight with Let Me Win with a 3-minute game, so I need to speed up, but that was good fun. I actually would have finished on that, but I have already announced that I would play Let Me Win last. From Germany, Guten Tag, Herr or Fräulein. Do I have Chessbase open? Actually, I do, now that we're talking about it. It's down on my desktop. I think you are the same genius who came to ask the same question last time. Bishop g4, c4. I think this trap was first recognized or invented by Larsen. The idea is that if the knight goes back to b6, I've got c5, and if it goes back to d5, I've queen b3. And the genius idea is that after bishop takes f3, I can actually take b7, believe it or not. And I believe that it was Larsen who came up with this idea. And now with bishop c8, I can just start building up some tremendous pressure on this diagonal against the d5 knight. So e6, c6 will be forced. Or now he can take. And then pawn takes back. And then, yeah, I'm way ahead in development. I'm way ahead in development. Okay, now the only thing I need to watch out for is this knight move, but actually it's not threatening yet because I have check. So we can just castle. And we play rook e1, I think, to discourage e5. And when they drop back is when I am dropping back. I'm just not sure whether the queen or the bishop should come back first. It probably shouldn't matter. But, oh, if I go bishop, then maybe this hangs. So let's go back with the queen. If b6, I may have queen e4 with the idea of pulling the bishop back. As a matter of fact, I do that no matter what, because queen e4 also discourages e5. And it plans to do this, followed by kingside attack. So whilst this game is on, I would like to thank Chess24 for the opportunity to do Banter Blitz for the second time and to allow me to talk about my second course, Chess Principles Reloaded Development, that was released about a day or so ago. It has been a tremendous fun to be here. Maybe queen d5 is a move here. So thanks again. Ooh, really? Okay. I actually didn't even think about the fact that it could be captured. Huh. So if queen here, bishop f6, queen h5. We'll try. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for having me. It's been awesome fun. And I look forward to be back again. So bishop f6 as expected. So now we're going to put the queen here. And I don't know if I'm going to go knight g5 next or what. But generally speaking, g6, knights on g6 are poor defenders of the king. So he wants bishop c6. So I need to commit to something. Can't really think of anything better than that, but then bishop takes, pawn f6, we'll see. Pawn f6, I will drop back to d2, I think. And then I will have a rook lift plan as well. Now the bishop can't go here because I can take this. Bishop e8 may be a plan, but then again I take that. Okay, oh, did I walk into this? No. Okay, so now I think he just died. That's why the knight on g6 is a terrible defender, because now you would like to push the pawn, but you can't because the knight hangs. GG. Another nice attack. So we finished on 2 nice games, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. So after queen e7, rook here would have been the finish off with takes with subsequent mate. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in once again. It was a great joy to be here. I would like to thank the people on working for Chess24 for accommodating this, especially Vanessa, who helped me out with the technicalities. I hope to be back soon. Enjoy the night or the morning or the day, whichever part of the day you are in, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.